cargo a different lugar. Okay. Yeah.
This is for you. We also have extension lounge downstairs, more cool and more quiet. If you like quiet space, please like your stay.
ありがとうございました。また会いましょう。さよなら。